You are listening to the CulverCast, Episode 3, An Army Recruiter, featuring Hanna Croy Christopher Otteman, Private First Class Vela, and Sergeant First Class Dobson.
Okay, welcome to Episode 3 of the CulverCast. I am your host, Mrs. Hanna Croy. We have Christopher here. We have Private First Class Erianah Vela. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. And Sergeant First Class Patrick Dobson with us today. So what we are going to talk about is being an Army recruiter, what the Indiana National Guard does with Culver. You're very involved with Culver, with the students here, with the school, and even the community and local schools as well. So being a part of the Indiana National Guard, how did you become a recruiter? What were the steps in that? What made you even want to be involved in being a recruiter?
Awesome. Good question. I volunteered to come to recruiting back in 2019. Recruiters for the National Guard is a volunteer force. So I volunteered. I was getting towards 15 years of being in the service, and I thought it was a good time to start getting some people in boots. So I volunteered, and I've been successful ever since.
Nice. So, okay, so you've been a recruiter for 15 years. I did not know that.
No.
You've been
2019, 15 years in service.
Oh, okay. I guess I didn't even know that.
Yep.
That you've been in that long. So that's awesome. Okay, so what does a recruiter do? What do you do with the schools? What is a day in the life of a National Guard recruiter?
Okay, so my job is to find the next generation of soldiers to become part of our organization. Whether that's coming to schools, doing lunchroom displays, classroom presentations, and talking about what our organization can do to help out these students for their future, whether it's paying for their college. We offer 100% college tuition to any state-funded school. So examples, IU, Purdue, Ball State, Ivy Tech, IUSB will pay 100% of that tuition as long as they're passing the classes and stays out of legal trouble and passes the Army height and weight standards and physical fitness.
Awesome. And you complain when we're closed and you offer to shovel snow and
I do. So I come down from Michigan, so usually I get hit a little bit harder.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm always here to help out.
I see those comments. What am I going to do today?
Yep,
We've got a list. We can do that.
The Culver Cab Fishing Club is seeking sponsors for the upcoming fishing season. Sponsor donations will assist the club with membership fees to the Student Angler Federation, tournament entry fees, and jersey costs. Participating sponsors will receive a company logo on the team's jersey in recognition in all media releases. For more information, please contact Josh Pugh, 574-842-3391.
Okay.
How does the National Guard help with Culver?
So myself as a recruiter, I come here and I'm here to give any support to the school that's possible. Recently, I helped get some funds together for the cheerleading squad here. They needed a mat, and that's for you. In the past, I've gotten money for different programs to help, get that program going, or money they needed for any donations as well for advertisement.
I believe this class received money last year for it. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
So also I do hometown jersey nights for different sporting events for basketball, football, and baseball as well. So it's a way for National Guard can get jerseys for Military Appreciation Week, and the students can wear our jerseys as well.
Awesome. So we have Private First Class. Just Vela?
Yes.
Just Vela. Okay.
Yes.
I want to make sure I get that correctly. So you are a senior this year, getting ready to graduate. What made you interested in joining the National Guard?
Well, I wanted to join because some family members had been in, and there's not a lot of females in the National Guard whatsoever. When I first started going to drill, we would have fire guard, and that's where you just keep watch at night, and we would have to be paired up with guys, and when you do that, you're not supposed to be paired up with guys. But now there's more females, and then we can actually have it to where it's just females and then just guys. So,
but you're protecting the men too, right?
Of course.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I just wanted to join to have more females be willing to do it.
Nice. So you are actually a role model for your peers. You just may
Absolutely.
not realize that. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so when you do graduate here in May, just a few months, March, April, just a couple months away, what are your plans then after graduation?
After I graduate, that's when I'll complete basic training and AIT, and then
Would you go to, where are you going for basic training?
I'm going to Fort Sill,
Which is in?
Oklahoma.
Nice. Okay. So how did you get placed there? Do they just tell you, hey, this is where you're going, or is it certain different talents that you have, or what you're going into, or?
Just her MOS, that was a pathway for her. Military occupational skill.
Okay.
So that's where she's going to be going.
So what is yours? Because there's like some culinary skills.
Absolutely.
There's like, what is the skill then that gets sent out that way?
My MOS is 92 Alpha. It's logistics specialist, which is just supply.
Okay.
So that's what I'll be doing.
This all goes over my head. So thank you for explaining this because I don't understand. So, okay, awesome. So how many recruits this year?
This year, currently, I have two.
Two
seniors. Working on three more.
Nice.
So.
And then, who was our other senior?
Lucas Cole.
And where is he headed then for basic training? Or has he already completed it?
He has not completed it. He was supposed to be going to basic this summer. Unfortunately, he broke his arm doing an arm wrestling tournament at school, so we're going to have to delay it. He'll be going and being a cook with us, culinary specialist.
Nice. So let's talk about the different opportunities there are. Because when I think Indiana National Guard, Army, I don't think culinary.
Right.
I think we're out on the front lines with
right.
the gun. Like, what different opportunities are there for students that are interested?
So that's the big struggle that we deal with as recruiters is everybody thinks that you are the fighting force. We do have combat jobs. Myself was a combat job as an infantryman. But we have over 130 different career fields. So whether it's anywhere from the fighting force, military, police, culinary, HVAC, masonry, carpentry, dental hygienist, we have over 130 different jobs. So it just depends on what pathway you want to go, and depends on what you get on the test. The test is the ASVAB. That test will break down into scores, which decides if you're qualified for that job as well.
Oh, okay. So you mentioned dental hygiene.
Mm-hmm.
So if someone's interested in dental hygiene, they can apply or be recruited for the Indiana Army National Guard, go to school for dental hygiene, have that paid for, and be able to just use that as a career path. Right.
So we'll pay for it. Skill-wise, job-wise, and be qualified through the military. You would still need your civilian education for that. But if they do go to IU has a pretty good dental program. We'll pay 100% of their college tuition to get certified civilian.
Now that's something I did not know because I'm that person that thinks combat, like we're out on the front lines, like, and then you see all the culinary, and I'm like, I didn't even know that was an option. So that is awesome. So
Private First Class Vela, what kind of training have you completed already since joining?
Well, at drill, you go through a lot of courses and classes. And so I've done medical class, so I have inserted an NPA, which is like a green tube that goes through your nose, and you can see it in your mouth. I've done that.
Which the point of that is?
Help you breathe.
Okay. Just in case people hear tube going through the nose, they have an idea what it's for.
Obstructive airway will go in and allow that patient to be able to breathe.
Nice.
And we've taken apart guns, like M4s. We've cleared rooms a little bit. Yeah, some stuff.
Like you have to take it completely apart, put it completely back together, or what do you mean for that?
We have taken it completely apart, but there's like a lot of different parts to a gun.
Okay.
And so we have to like determine our time schedule. But yes, we have taken a gun completely apart before.
So if I ask you what this part is, don't you?
She'll know where it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, that works. So then, and how long after graduation do you go until basic training? Do you get any time off between the two, or you graduate and you're out?
I do. I ship July 21st.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, just after Lake Fest. So there you go. You can come and celebrate and then head out that way. And then how long are you gone this summer for that?
Well, with all my training, I should be back like mid-January about.
Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't know that it was that long. But do you get to come home for breaks? Do you get breaks or anything like that for Christmas? Or
I should have holiday leave, right? Yeah.
2 weeks. 2 weeks, all bases shut down, and then people in training status will come back home for 2 weeks, spend time with the family, Christmas and New Year's, and then go back to training.
Great. Okay, so then after, this is a question for either of you. So then after basic training, what are the steps after that? Do you go straight into active duty? Is there something else that has to happen after that? Or what are the next steps then after you complete?
So the National Guard, again, is a part-time military service. So they do come back to Indiana. Our training schedule is typically 1 week in a month, 2 weeks in the summer. It could be expanded left or right, but that's typically just the training schedule for that. And then she can go straight into being a student. So I believe she's going to be going to IUSB. going straight into college. You can be a full-time student, full-time workforce, whatever you want to do, and serve part-time as well and reap the benefits.
Nice. So when they are on duty for that 1 week, or what are they doing during that time?
So it just depends on their job. So my
Okay.
job, I did infantry, sniper, so we were on the ranges. We were shooting a lot.
Okay.
For her job, she could be doing stuff in supply, getting stuff ready for other people. It just depends on what your job is. If you're cooking, you could be cooking for the group of people.
Nice.
If you're a mechanic, you're working on vehicles.
Okay.
So it just depends on what your job is.
Nice. Okay. So just a couple years ago, we had a pretty historic thing here at Culver, correct?
Yep.
When we had you want to talk on that a little bit? And it was pretty cool. I was there. So yeah, it was awesome to watch.
Are you talking about the helicopter coming in? Yes.
And the reason why the helicopter,
Yeah.
like why we got that. Yeah.
So that year, I think I had 9. I have to double check. I believe 9 enlistments from here, which is a big number coming from such a small school. We had a UH-60 Blackhawk come in, land on the soccer field. They're supposed to fly in on it, but apparently weather's bad,
Yeah.
and it is what it is. But we got the Blackhawk here, and the community got to see it. And it was pretty neat.
Yeah, we have some pictures of our little one that was in it.
Yeah.
She thought it was so cool. So
Yeah.
that is awesome. Do you have anything else that you want anyone to know? How can they get a hold of you if they're interested in recruiting? What's a good way to get a hold of you, especially if females have any questions about it?
Yeah. So I just get my number on here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So my cell phone is 574-261-2806. Available 24/7, text, call. Just get out there. Shoot me a text, ask a question, and I can help you out.
And you're in the schools how many days a week are you in the
So
schools?
typically I try to be here every Monday. But Monday
Okay.
yesterday we were off. But every Monday I try to be here. I have 6 other schools that I cover down on as well.
Which the other schools are?
Plymouth High School, Triton High School, Argus High School, John Glenn High School, LaVille High School.
So you're pretty much Marshall County.
Yes,
And
correct.
your office is in Plymouth.
Plymouth, correct.
Perfect. Okay. And then how can they get a hold of you if anyone is interested in, from your standpoint, of what they can do to get involved?
If they want to talk to me, they just get my information from Sergeant Dobson.
Hey, that works. Stop you in the hallway.
Yeah.
Everyone knows who you are. So, all right. Well, thank you so much, guys, for being a part of this.
Here are your Culver community events for February 23rd to February 29th. Tonight, the boys' junior varsity and varsity basketball teams will play at home against Bremen. This is also senior night. Tomorrow, February 24th, the girls' 6th grade basketball team will compete at HNAC. The STEAM Expo will be taking place at Culver Elementary School starting at 9 a.m., and the boys' middle school wrestling team will be traveling to West Central for a wrestling tournament. On Monday, the girls' 6th grade basketball team will travel to Knox. On Tuesday, the girls' middle school basketball team will play Pioneer at home. On Wednesday, the girls' 6th grade basketball team will travel to North Miami, and the boys' junior varsity and varsity basketball team will travel to Triton for the first round of sectionals. They will play at Triton. On Thursday, the girls' 5th and 6th grade basketball team will travel to North Liberty while the middle school girls' basketball team heads to Knox. And you can find all of these events on our school event calendar at CulverCavalierAthletics.com.